Hola amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hoover. Welcome, bienvenido, croeso, assalamu alaikum, welcome. And something a bit different now, I'm going to do an unboxing, as you can tell from the title of the video, what it is. This I bought from Scottish Corner, up in Aberdeenshire, excuse the accent, because it was his vacuum cleaner from, you know, as he can remember being young, and he's a collector as well, a new collector, and absolute fountain of knowledge. There's Connor Hoover reviews. He does have a lot of information, a lot of know-how, more than I do anyway, on history of them. And he accidentally fell down the stairs and dropped the thing and it broke, so he wasn't able to use it. So I bought it off him because I technically only need one part of it. I need a bag. It's the only part of it I really need is the bag. So I'm going to unbox this and show you the parts of it. I haven't unboxed it. I've opened the lid. I've had a look, but I haven't unboxed it. So I'm going to open the lid. Take out some of the packaging. I don't know if you want to see this. Shall I move it back a bit? Okay, hang on a sec. Hang on. Hold your horses. There we go. I don't particularly want to put myself in the video. So I'm taking out lots of carrier bags, which will come in very handy because you have to pay for them here. I don't know if they're free in Scotland, or do you have to pay 5 pence again? Lots of carrier bags. A handle. Another part of the handle. The main thing that I actually need. And now this is the Hoover Senior Ranger. That's all the packaging. The actual vacuum itself is in really good condition. The lens is a bit cracked and broken, and there's a crack at the top. But to be honest, it's in really good condition for its age. I mean, the underneath of that, look at that. That's in really good condition. There's the belt, which is off for sending it. I mean, it's mint clean. There's no dirt on it, there's no nothing, it's in excellent condition, except the motor's knackered, which is a bit of a shame really. I'm not going to strip it apart and sell it. I'm going to keep it as it is and have it on display in my collection, and if I do later on find one that I can replace the motor in this, then I will, because it's such a shame, because it is in good condition. If the main thing that I need for this is the bag for my Hoover Ranger, which doesn't have the original bag. The original bag of mine is broken and it's got a standby bag on it, which is no good. And I've had this standing behind me for a long time so that I can use this in it. There we go. To make it a top fill bag. Actually, I think it should go on the side. There we go. So I can make it a top fill bag now. So it's a bit of a shame. I really do like this. I wish it was in full working order. The original bag is in mint condition. It's just a shame that I'm not going to be using it for the Hoover. I'm not going to sell it or dispose of it. I will keep it and see what I can do. But it is the bag that I wanted for my mint condition one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this on. I'm going to go and get it and I'll pop it on. Okay, so here we have my Hoover Senior. which I've refurbed and cleaned up. And the only thing that was wrong with it was the bag, because it had a brown non-original bag. Now I know some of you are going to say it's not the same colour. I know it's not the same colour. This is orange, this is more of a yellow colour, but it certainly looks a lot better than the brown one that's there, which is a non-original bag. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove this old bag. Now there's a pulley at the back that a clip that you pull, and it should release the bag, which is not doing it. Oh, there we go. So there we go, so that's been removed. Now this new one, this other one is slightly different. So what I'm going to do is swap these over. And holding this on is a clip there. Needs a bit of a clean actually. This bag has the proper screw on it. To undo it. Which it's done. I didn't realise these were different until I've taken them apart, so I'm going to take this back out. Gently prise it off the bellows. Or should I do it the other way? Actually, yeah, I'll do it that way. So there we go, so that's the bellows of that. This is the bellows of mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up the inside of this bag and the inside of this, and then come back to you once they're clean. Okay, so I've tidied up the bag, give that a hoover out, cleaned up the bellows. I have a SIBO bag that I'm going to use for it. I'll show you what I do with that now. So I have to attach this. I'm not sure which way is going to be the best way to try and put it in. Maybe that way. I don't know, but the first thing I need to do is make sure, no, it's the wrong way around. It's going to be just like that, okay. Just making sure which way that's going to go in. I'm going to pop the bag onto the bellows. Okay. Make sure that I put it on the lip where it gets tightened up. Excellent. I'm going to put the screw back in to fasten the bag to the bellow casing. I'm not sure what the names of these things are called. I'm kind of making it up, as you can tell. There we go, perfect. So that is on. Next thing I need to do now to make this into a top fill is to pop this in and have it to the side. There. That is now a lot better as a top fill bag. Inside I've got a treasury tag. One end of the treasury tag goes through the plastic hoop. And the other part of the treasury tag goes through the top fill. There's like a hook, you'll see. And then that will keep the top fill in place inside the bag, like so. So I don't really want to use a paper bag on this. I'm going to use a SIBO bag because I'm not going to be using it very often, so I really do want it to be on tight. So I'm going to try two different ways. I'm going to first try just taking off the seal. No, that didn't work. That didn't work because it broke. Okay. Scissors time. We'll cut the rest of this off. Okay, so I got the SIBO bag. I'm going to tidy up this edge. So it's all level. There we go. And what I'm going to do is hang on. I'm not going to be using this bag, this vacuum cleaner, very often. It's not going to be my daily driver. It's not going to be something I'm going to be using all the time. So what I'm going to do is, to keep the SIBO bag on it airtight, I am going to use a clip thing, what do you call it, these, tie, cable tie, to hold the bag in place. And then if I ever want to change the bag, that's all I have to do then, is to unclip the tie. But I'm not going to be using this. It's not going to be in any way, form or shape a daily driver. I'm going to do a little demo with it, and then that'll probably be it for a long time. So it's not like I'm going to have to be changing the bags on this all the time. So I wanted something that's going to be good on it. And the SIBO bag will give me the best airflow with the least dust emissions. So there we go. I have a lovely new, now it's a top fill with the bag. I'm going to zip it up. Get rid of my rubbish. Keep the belt. Move my tool. And put this back on over the hooks at the bottom, and then held on here, and then on there. So it looks a lot better. I know it's not the same color, this is more yellow and the other one's orange, but for me it looks a heck of a lot better aesthetically than the brown one that was in there. So let's give it a quick go. I'm just going to go plug it in quickly. That is a beast of a vacuum cleaner, an absolute beast. Let's take a look at the underneath of it. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll move the camera closer for you to see. So here we are, the underneath of the beast. I'll tell you what I might do. I might put I've got a new brush roll. I might put a new brush roll on it. The brushes on it. I replaced the brushes. Do you know what? To be honest, I don't really care. It's all clean. Here's the rating sticker. Hoover model U4058. Serial number U4058 71001866. Made by Hoover Limited, Great Britain. Now with the number, so U4058 is the model number. 871. I don't know, that might be August 1971. It's definitely a 1970s vacuum cleaner. Anyway, I can't see anything else on it. There's the underneath of it. I'll switch it on quickly for you to see. It runs very well. The rundown on the motor is very good as well. Let me pop you on pause a second. There she is. It was in a very, very bad state before I got it. It was, you can see there's deep scratches on it, but this looks so much better than what it was. Let's give it a switch on. Very good. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give it a quick demo. I'm sure the sleeping dogs there, Millie, Zach and Gilligan. Gilligan? Zach? Oh, you're going to be running in a minute when I put the vacuum on. Yep, they will be. I'll give this a quick demo for you on the floor with a little bit of sawdust like I normally do. So, here we go. There we are. There it is. It does look so much better with a bag that kind of matches. It's not perfect, but it's an original bag and it does look a lot better. Okay, I've put down just a little bit of sawdust just for you to see her in action. So there we go, that's my Hoover U4058. Now with a bit of a better bag on it than before. I'd like to thank Connor for selling the other Ranger to me so that I could use the bag for this, and hopefully one day I will be able to do something with that Ranger and hopefully be able to do you a video of me restoring it as well. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. It's been fun getting this looking a bit more back to an original kind of vacuum cleaner. It's got a good growl on it, as you heard when I was vacuuming just now, and I'm really glad to have it in my collection. I really do like it, and I like it a lot more now with a kind of matching bag. Maybe one day I'll be able to find an orange bag, original one that goes with it perfectly, but for now it looks a lot better. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. I've reached 100 subscribers, which I personally think is an absolute miracle, because I didn't think anybody would be watching these. So thank you to my 100th subscriber. You know who you are. And thanks to everybody else as well for helping me. Rob, his partner, Roger, Becco187, oh, everybody. I watch all of your videos and I love them. So thank you very, very much for taking an interest, and yay, 100 subscribers, amazing. And thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.